Alright guys, so we're here for our Thursday pitch meeting reaction. This one is going to be for the latest Marvel movie, The Marvels. Most of the stuff I've seen on the internet is actually positive. I've run into some people like personally that didn't like it, but I feel like the internet is actually like generally nice in the reviews. I can't say that Ryan's gonna be nice to it. I kind of have a feeling he had a problem with it because the video is only 4 minutes long. So I feel like he's just either gonna just roast it, get out of the way, or maybe he actually doesn't have a lot to say. But we're about to find out.
So, you have a movie for me?
Yes, sir, I do. It's a sequel to Captain Marvel.
Oh boy.
And WandaVision. Oh, and Miss Marvel. All right. And Secret Invasion, kind of. So it was like a sequel to 16 hours of content across 3 shows and a movie? Yeah, and it'd be preferable if viewers had watched all of that. Hey, what's a Marvel movie without a bit of homework? So what happens in this thing? Well, we've got this villain, Darben, right? And she's kind of angry because Captain Marvel's actions have kind of killed her planet Hala. All right. As long as we're not doing one of those generic, forgettable villains, people are really sick of forgettable villains. Oh, trust me, sir. Darben's anything but forgettable. Who's Darben? Okay, that's not a good sign. Anyway, this villain wants to get her hands on these 2 bangles.
Ah, so she heads to Cincinnati?
What? No, these are like quantum bands. Oh, okay. And so Darben, who is the villain, has one, and also Kamala Khan, aka Miss Marvel, has one too. She's from Miss Marvel. And Darben uses hers to create a jump point in space, which causes all kinds of wackiness. What kind of wackiness? Well, since Captain Marvel and Miss Marvel and Monica Rambeau have light-based powers, they switch places when any of them use their powers simultaneously. Shouldn't Emilia Clarke's character from Secret Invasion be switching with them too? Hey, shut up. And so these characters take off to a planet called Tarnax, and
technically,
Nick Fury takes Kamala Khan's family onto his space station. What? Why would he bring them there? For safety. That seems incredibly unsafe. Well, see, sir, the thing is, I want them in the movie. They're funny.
Yeah, very much.
Well,
They're really
Fury's
good.
Gonna crack jokes the whole time. You know Nick Fury. We just had him being pretty depressed and brooding in Secret Invasion. Really funny stuff. So then Darben is gonna steal all the breathable air from this planet and send it back home to Hala. That's Spaceballs. Your Spaceballs. Oh, my Spaceballs are tight. Okay, carry on. You got me. So now Miss Marvel.
We're gonna ignore the Spaceballs are tight. Is that what happened in Spaceballs? I've seen Spaceballs. It was a couple years ago now. Are they really taking the atmosphere away? I need to rewatch Spaceballs. It's been a while. Interesting.
Wants to stay behind and save all the people from this dying planet, but Captain Marvel's like, no, we save who we can. We gotta get out of here. Oh, yeah, so we're gonna see Miss Marvel be like, what the heck? Oh, she's disappointed in her hero. That's an interesting thing to explore. Definitely. It's gonna be a super interesting 20 seconds. We're not diving in deeper than that? Oh, no, there's no time. Why not? I've already moved on. Oh, okay, I realized. So then they go to this other planet where everybody sings, and if you don't sing, they don't understand you. What? And Captain Marvel is a princess, and she sings, and she wears a princess dress, and she sings too.
What is going on?
A bunch of cute space kittens gobble people up, but then they spit them out to safety, and that's those are kittens. They're heroes now. Hey, excuse me, what are you talking about? All right, full disclosure, I did one of those take your daughter to work days and let my 4-year-old take a crack at some of these scenes. Oh, cute. That clears that up. And then the bad guys are gonna attack. Hey, since these people are musical, it could be cool to do some kind of musical fighting style. No. All right, and now Darben wants to steal the sun from Earth. We need that thing for tanning purposes. Now, who's Darben? She's the villain.
And what's her deal?
I told you about Darben already. I did that. No, doesn't ring a bell. Oh, that's...
They're doing Darben way too dirty. Do I think she's rememberable? No. Do I think she's the worst Marvel villain? No. I still think Malekith is probably still has the title for like the worst villain, the most forgettable villain. That being said, his name is easier to remember than Darben. I do have to say that. Like, when I talk about the villain from the Marvels, I do have to say, like, the villain from the Marvels. I can't think of her name. Like, I can't think of her name, but I know who she is. And I can usually always remember Malekith.
great. All right, anyway, now the Marvels need to fight her.
Very exciting.
And Darben's gonna get both quantum bands and tear a frickin' hole in space-time and die.
Not good.
Yeah, so now Monica Rambeau has no choice but to close this hole from the other side. Why can't she close it from their own side? Because that's what I wrote here. Oh, okay, gotcha. And so now that the universe and Earth are saved, Captain Marvel's gonna go back to Hala and try to save that planet too.
Oh, she is?
Yeah, she's gonna tell Miss Marvel, I'm gonna bring Hala back, girl. I mean, that sounds like it's gonna be tough. It's not just gonna happen like that. Actually, it's gonna be super easy. Barely an inconvenience. Oh, really? Yes, she flies into the sun and makes it hot again with her powers. I mean, if she has the power to reignite a sun with her powers, how is this villain difficult for her to beat at all? Well, no, she had to learn the power of friendship and stuff.
That works. And so that's about it. What do you think?
I mean, it sounds like some Marvel content. I think we just need a bit more to get people excited for marketing purposes.
We can cut a trailer that kind of reminds people of older MCU movies that they really like.
And be like, hey, this is connected to that. Yeah, I mean, let's definitely play that card and throw that in there. Let's also toss a CGI beast into a mid-credit scene, get people talking about X-Men.
Oh, yeah, that'll get word of mouth real buzzy. Fill those seats up.
Hi, everybody. Ryan George here. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch.
Did him dirty. Did him dirty. Yep, this is what I figured. He hated it. I mean, it's so funny, like, how, like, you can like a movie and, like, not think about stuff, but, like, when he points stuff out, it's like, oh, man, yeah, yours, yeah, I guess when you think about it that way, yeah. I just hope he does actually get to enjoy movies, and, like, he's not just sitting there watching them, just figuring out what the critiques are, but, yeah, it is what it is. The biggest takeaway would have been, like, a cool music fight scene. That would have been cool. Anyways, let me know what you thought in the comment section below. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.